Hello and welcome to EGW Writings Tech Tips. I'm your host, Daryl Thompson. Thank you for joining us today in another of our series on learning how to use the EGW Writings 2 app for Android. Now, we've learned in the previous tutorial how to use audiobooks, and we mentioned in there about listening history. Listening history is the best way to be able to keep track of your daily use of the EGW Writings 2 audiobooks. Now, if I'm listening to an audiobook and a phone call comes in, it will automatically stop. If I'm in my car and it's giving navigations, it will just pause it for a second and then continue on. But maybe in the morning I'm getting ready and I've listened through the first few pages of the book and I want to pause it, I can stop it there, and then I want to come back and pick it up later. That's not a problem. You just open up the audiobook's listening history and you click play on the book that you were last listening on, and it will pick up from where you last left off. Now, the good thing is if you're using EGW Cloud and you're signed in, you can actually pick it up from the egwwritings.org on your desktop computer if you're signed in with the same account. So your history is synced into the cloud and can be used on other devices. So maybe you have an Android device, but maybe you have a MacBook, or maybe you have a Windows computer, or maybe you just want to use it on the web on someone else's. You're able to, if you sign in with that account, actually pick up your listening and reading and all that type of histories and continue on when you last left off. All right, so to show you how to do that, I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of listening history. If I want to come back and hit the audiobook again and pause and come back, what I do is I tap here, tap the header, and here I am right there on the player. And I can come back and tap the player. Now I can get back all the way out to the main menu of the audiobooks, come back into audiobooks, and here it is here. I can get back into what I was playing before if I so desire. Now, the good thing is when I'm logged in, and let's say, for example, I'm on chapter 1, and I am mostly through chapter 1. I'm 40 minutes into the chapter. I pause that, and because I got a phone call, it will automatically pause. You can listen to it in the car if you're driving, because you can hook it up with your Bluetooth audio, or you can hook it up with your earbuds if you want to listen to it while you're jogging or working around the house. It's great. Audiobooks are fantastic for doing that. But if I finish what I'm doing and I need to start doing something else, and you say, well, how am I going to pick up from where I left off the next day? Well, that's the advantage in here of coming back in to the audiobook's listening history. So let me just backtrack here, and you've got listening history. So if I tap on listening history, you can see the last book that I was listening to here, and you can see it tells me the time right there, 40 minutes and 53 seconds. That's exactly where I was up to. So all I need to do is I tap on the play, and it will pick up exactly from that section in the chapter where I was last listening to. If you want to just jump back 10 seconds just to make, or 20 seconds, you just hit that a couple of times, and then you can sort of jog your memory where you were last listening to and left off. So that's essentially the audiobooks and listening books for the listening history. Okay. So as we just learned in our tutorial on listening history on the EGW Writings 2 app for Android, it's a very versatile thing that you can use to daily come back and pick up where you last left off in listening to an audiobook. So in your busy schedule, if you're driving to work and you arrive and you just hit pause and then you want to listen to the audiobook when you're coming home, you hit play after you go to listening history, open it back up, and it'll continue picking up and playing where you last left off. Well, I'm Daryl Thompson. I love the EGW Writings 2 app. It's a daily part of my life, and I'd love it to be a daily part of yours. And if you utilize the listening and reading histories within the app, it can become a very useful tool, so you can always continue on where you last left off in the book, or either by listening or by reading. So thanks for joining us now. Have a nice day.